We have people that go, I love your seat so much, I showed it to my bike club, I showed it to my friends. So I've always had this passion with bikes, and it's just sort of come full circle, taking my knowledge about how the body works and how to go ahead and mesh them both together.
Standing outside Infinity Bike Seats, where owner Dr. Vincent Marcel is not only a cycle enthusiast, he's also a chiropractor, and he's brought the two together. Let's go inside and find out why. Inside Infinity Bike Seat with owner Dr. Vincent Marcel, where did you get this business idea from?
Doing triathlons for over 25 years and just got tired of having pain. Every year I'd wait for another seat to come out and another year would go by, go into different trade shows, hopefully for the next new idea, and I go, somebody's got to be coming out with it. I'm not the only one having this issue. Being a chiropractor and working with a lot of triathletes, and they all have the pain, but everything that's taught to us is suck it up.
The Kickstarter that he and his wife Diane started reached $24,000 in 54 hours, proving that he was not alone in his pursuit of focusing on the ride.
In 2014, there was a gentleman named Michael McClintock, and he did this race called Race Across America. And he goes ahead and he said, yeah, I did this race in 2012. After 8 days, 2,300 miles, I had to bow out because of saddle sores, and I couldn't stand and ride anymore. So we gave him a few seats, and at the end of his 2014, he was able to go ahead and stand on the dock and completed the race with no saddle sores. The typical seat is going to go ahead and have this padding, as we were talking about before. We push and we're cutting off blood flow. Our seat is going to go ahead and flex. It's going to slightly load your body weight, and then when at the bottom of your pedal stroke, it's going to go ahead and move. So just at the bottom, when you have that typical seat, it doesn't move, and that's where people chafe. Now, when I sit inside there, my butt bones, remember those little areas that we talked about, we sat on, all of a sudden they don't have that hard seat pressure. And if you were to lean forward, this portion of the bone is completely cut out as well. So we sit, we go ahead, we're able to roll forward. So if you're on a mountain bike, if you're on a touring bike, if you're on a more of an upright bike, a person that's not looking to go fast, a beach cruiser, you're going to be sort of sitting upright. If I'm on a road bike, I am going to be able to roll forward. I want you to feel right now what your seat feels like, or something similar to your seat, and what our seat's going to be feeling like, okay?
No way. No way.
Yes way. That was less than 5 seconds.
Are you kidding? I'm not a cyclist at all. I'm being honest. I barely ride my beach cruiser, okay? This is incredible.
And this is what a lot of people think. Because you're on camera, they think that you're an actress.
I'm not, guys.
But this is what happens all the time in less than 5 seconds, because you don't have that hard bone pressure anymore.
Holy cow.
So if your brain doesn't have that pain, now I can stay in that one position. Now at the fit that I spent all that money, I'm able to dial in and focus on my pedal stroke. And that's why we say focus on the ride, not the pain.
You had mentioned that there's different styles of seats that you created. This is one version. What other ones do you have?
So this right now is the E3. This is for more of our aggressive riders. I invented this seat with extra padding because I was tired of having extra padding in my shorts. So when I got off the bike and I was walking around, I felt like I was walking around in a diaper. We have the E2, which is what we started off with. This has been probably 80% of our sales. If you have a good pedal stroke and you understand, it has an 1/8 inch padding. We sort of talked about the mountain biker, the cyclocross, the person doing gravel bike, or sometimes even a person that is more upright and they're doing touring. Then we came out with our next version called the E1X. Now the E1X, you're going to go ahead, it has the same geometry, the same seat, but it goes ahead and allows a rider to go ahead and not sink down in the openings as much. They say it acts like almost like a trampoline or a hammock.
I feel that,
Right.
absolutely.
So it, again, even though your bone tissue is on here, or the pubic rami, it's sort of being just cradled. It doesn't have that hard plastic bottoms like on the other seats.
What makes this location unique?
Well, one, I think being that it's El Segundo, we live here, my kids grew up here, but I think what's really helpful for a lot of cyclists is that we have lots of races that either they're in California or they're a connection to people to go through different parts of the West Coast. It's nice being here in El Segundo that people can stop in, they can go ahead and maybe they purchased a seat and maybe they had somebody fit them, but then they go, you know what, I really, for the inventor that invented the seat, I want you to take a look and see how I'm fitted on the bike seat. I wanted to see. The one thing that we're able to do is able to really dial in from a chiropractic standpoint of view, a nutritional standpoint of view, but when they sit on the seat, we're able to go ahead and find out how their body's working before we put them onto our seat. So we get almost 100% success rate.
Well, thank you so much for showing us and telling us a little more about your business. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for having me.
Infinity Bike Seat is located at 301 Main Street. And visit infinitybikeseat.com for more information about the ultimate riding experience. For Business Matters, I'm Polly Anderson.